What's up, everybody? What's up, virtual world? If you watch this on your phone or YouTube, my name is Derrick Brooks. This is a Patrick Creative exclusive. And this is a podcast about nothing. And so this is my second episode. And hey, we back at it. So this time I had two funny comedians I reached out to. And as you see, we got my guy, David Katash.
What's up?
It's Women's Month. Why would he get introduced first?
You know what? You know what it is, Bart.
Is he the biggest bitch in the room?
Oh, shit. We starting already.
Wow.
We starting.
Wow. It was my birthday recently.
Okay.
But you know what? So we're going to start over. No, we're not going to start over. So to my right, no, we're not going to start over. To my right, we have Miss Kim Tucker, everybody. Give her a virtual round of applause for Miss Kim Tucker, comedian Kim Tucker. And to my left, to my right, I had my funny guy, my friend, Mr. David Katash. How y'all doing tonight? How y'all doing
today? I guess
today?
I'm not a new bitch in the room, but I'm doing great.
So, what's up, bitch?
So, I have a lot of comedian friends. And I was going through my brain cells, like, who would I want to... Because I wanted different perspectives. So I wanted a female. And Kim, I see you busy. You're busy. I remember the first time I met you, Kim, I got a call from another comedian. He was like, somebody's trying to do a show. I can't do it. Can you show up? I'm like, yeah, okay, who is it? Kim. Okay, didn't know Kim. I showed up, and I looked at you like, okay, she's cute. But is she funny? But is she funny? Because a lot of women...
It's a trending question.
Because I met female women who do comedy. I'm like, okay, she's cute, but is she funny? And so...
like the way you just said female women, because you just
female
woman.
Because you have female male women.
You have a lot of different
female
species of females these days.
Born with lots of estrogen. And she was funny. And I said, man, I seen you do shows. I see you doing podcasts. I seen you do a short film. I see you doing Instagram. I don't know if you're on TikToks or you're just being busy.
TikTok does me dirty.
TikTok does you dirty.
Yes.
So I said, you know what? I got to get Kim up here.
Mm-hmm.
Now, to my right, Mr. David. I first met David at the Virginia Beach Funny Bone, guys. It was something called a Clash of the Comics. And this is where a bunch of comics come together and they try to win this competition. And you get voted on by the so-called judges. And I quote air quotes because
that's deep.
Yeah. So we all doing a thing, and I never seen David before. So we're watching. I'm watching the show, and David gets on the stage, and I never forget his first set that I seen.
Oh,
so
Lord.
David. So just a little background. David is married to a white woman.
Yes.
And he does a joke about dating white women and the sisters. And how they don't really... Now, mind you, the club is full of sisters. And I'm like, oh my goodness. I don't remember all the bits, man. But it was like tense watching you do a bit about dating a white woman in front of a bunch of sisters. I'm like, yo... Retreat. And you have another bit, and this is the bit that I'm like, what? Oh my God. You have a bit about going to McDonald's or fast food, and the gay guy that works, they're trying to hit on you, and you do this impersonation of the gay guy, like, take my order. I don't know. How does the joke, because again, that was the first time I seen you. I never forgot it. I mean, it bombed, but it was memorable.
Well, okay. So,
go ahead, man. Relive that.
Well, I'll tell you what. When I first started doing comedy, we're talking about 2016.
Okay, just 5 years ago, guys.
Yeah, 2016. I remember, I was doing something about snow bunnies. It was kind of like, that's before I knew anything about an audience. Like, anything about an audience. Like, oh, I did it here. The white people thought it was hilarious. But did it in front of that. And that wasn't necessarily a good night. It wasn't my first night.
Yeah.
But if you want to talk about the gay guy, that was just something that actually happened for real. Like he legit, I was flirting in line and
with the gay guy.
Before I knew it was a gay guy. I didn't know it was. I didn't know it was. I thought it was a female.
So you were looking at his ass. You was looking at his ass, and then you found out it was boy ass that you was watching.
No, I didn't see anybody. It was on the. It was on the talk thing. You know what I'm saying? You know, hello man, take your order. You know what I'm saying?
And the voice sounded very feminine.
It sounded like a woman.
So you were attracted to his voice?
No, I was just flirting because I was gonna try to get some free food, which I did.
And then back, he still gave you the free food?
Yeah, some extra meat.
Did you have to give him your number?
No.
So basically,
no, actually, my wife was in the car with me. I just do that. I've always been the type of dude that gets free stuff by flirting, and I was just using that. And then when I came up, and then she was just laughing like, "That's what you get."
Wow.
Yeah.
So that's how you get free food, or try to get free food.
For free food.
Yeah, you going to. Hey, I'm going to KFC in Dallas, Texas, right? You go in there, Jane. I was like, "Hey, y'all looking good, you old ladies. Y'all looking good. How old are you?" You know, she obviously looks like 60, but you say, "Oh, 25." They're like, "Oh my God, I like him." Like everybody in there just, man, they just tossing food out. Man, I get about like $40 worth of food free. So I mean, that happened a lot.
For lying.
Hey, it works.
And you still do that today?
I do it a little bit.
And your wife helps you. She helps you do.
She just is quiet. She be laughing.
Shout out to Claire.
Another talent of David's is he's also a gospel rapper, or is that?
Don't put me in the category of a gospel rapper.
Well, clarify. What kind of rapper would you say you are?
I would be inspirational, but I don't do all Christian rap.
Okay.
I rap, and I'm a life rapper. I rap about life. So if that includes religion, then so be it. If it includes love, it might even include sex. It might include whatever. But you
inspirational, like upbeat, so to speak. Sort of like.
Yeah, inspirational is more upbeat. You know what I'm saying?
Man of talent. And he has a Michael Jackson impersonation song. Yo, I seen this dude do a. Yo, have you ever seen him do this Michael Jackson? Mm-hmm. Who was that? We was at this guy named, I forget, but you did a whole set. You did jokes in a musical set. I'm like, this guy here. You have your own one-man band.
Yeah.
So again, with all that personality, man, I thought I wanted to reach out to you and bring you in here.
Appreciate you, man.
So again, this podcast is about nothing. We just talking shit. What's going on in the world? What's going on in politics? What's going on in sports? What celebrity got cheated on? What celebrity, bust their ass in front of everybody? I don't know. But some of the first things that is real that just came out was Coming to America 2, guys. Now, for those millennials that may be watching, you probably don't remember the first one. It's probably ain't shit, and you had to watch it on a DVD. But the original one, I remember.
You said a DVD.
DVD.
Not a tape.
What a tape. DVD. I was thinking tape. Because they don't even make VCRs anymore.
So don't we still use DVDs sometimes?
I think so. It's that ancient.
They're still.
You trying to call me old right now.
Right.
Well, you could probably what's the word? Streaming on one of these. Yeah,
because you be having a problem with some of them words.
I have a speech impediment, and I'm not afraid to say it. I have a speech impediment. I do.
I'm talking about even when he typing, the impediment is in effect. It affects his speech.
No, she didn't.
How you put an F in stream?
What's the word?
She got me.
Stream.
So, Coming to America, they got jokes. That's cool. Coming to America, originally it was an Eddie Murphy with a Cindy Hall and a slew cast, and it came out in the late 80s, I believe 88. And it was, to me, it's one of my favorite movies to this day.
Definitely.
I still don't know why they waited 30 years to come out with part 2. For whatever reason, it came out this past week. And I haven't seen the movie yet, but I'm seeing the hate on social media about it.
It's crazy.
And I'm like, damn, why they hating on... First of all, what I commend is, and I thought it was really great, that most of the actors were still alive from the first one. And I'm like, James Earl Jones, the Father King, is 90 years old. He made it in the second movie. And a list of others. I saw that they had some new characters. They brought Wesley Snipes in there. I thought that was cool. Now, question, I didn't see the movie yet. Was Samuel Jackson in the second one? He was the bank robber, the McDowell's robber in the first one. Did he have a cameo?
I got confused that if he was in there or not because Morgan Freeman and him confused me.
I didn't see the movie.
And James Earl Jones, they all seem like the same person, you know. So I couldn't remember, but I think they did show the part where he did the robbery in the first movie. I think so. Yeah.
But one thing that I noticed was that the first movie was rated R. It was full of profanity, sexually innuendos, and it was hilarious. But this movie was PG-13. Mm-hmm. So they had to pull back a little bit. I would have hoped, when I do see it, I mean, I heard it was funny still, but the social media hate was just ridiculous. So, again, I was spoiling it for those who did see it. What was your take? Woman's Month. What was your take? Okay. What was your take on Coming to America 2 with Eddie Murphy and Arsenio Hall in the cast?
Personally, I enjoyed it. I saw the hate. Like, I'm not even going to call it hate. I'm going to call it. I saw the different opinions and the different perspectives on social media too. But I didn't agree. Like, I was kind of harsh to call it trash. I don't think it was trash. I think that it was creative. The way that they added to the first one to even come up with the second one, right, I think was creative. I think that they did a great job knocking down traditions that have been traditions that aren't necessarily right just because they've been traditions. Right. I think that they did a good job with the movie. You know, I mean, I see where it's loaded with comedians, hilarious comedians. Right. So, you know, when you see that, you just, people expect when you hear comedian or you see comedian, you better make me laugh the whole entire time. So with that all-star cast of comedians, I feel like it could have been funnier than it, you know. Not that it wasn't funny, but it could have been more padded with
more jokes.
More jokes, you know what I mean? But that's and there's a little bit of bad acting, but I do bad acting sometimes, you know. So I mean, they're not things that made the movie trash.
Okay. So what's your grade? You had a grade.
I'll watch it again. I'm gonna watch it again.
So like A plus, C plus, D minus.
I've never been great at grading, and you know.
Kim's review.
I would say a B plus.
Okay, all right. So it's not perfect, but it's good.
It is good. It's entertaining. It is. I can't say too much without you. Your punk ass ain't watched it.
But again,
you want to talk about some shit?
I don't get mad about spoilers because I'm gonna watch it regardless. Like, oh shit,
I am like that too.
That's the point. That's what they was talking about. Yeah, David, what you think about the movie, man?
So I agree with Kim in some aspects. So the movie to me, it was by far very, very entertaining. And so I'm a videographer, and I'm looking at it in a videographer sense. That's the way I watch movies. So I'm watching the movie, and this is one of the things that really I absolutely loved. And any other videographer would have loved this. Mm-hmm. When they took the original movie, and then they had a shot from like let's say it was Leaves, and you saw Eddie Murphy and Arsenio Hall, the female version of Arsenio Hall, sitting right there. You know, I want you and your friend too. You know that character where you saw Arsenio Hall come up. Now he's wearing the Tyler Perry wig, of course, but he looks young, and it looks like it's happening at the same time. Mm-hmm. And that was very, very fire. Okay, that was fire to me. I shouldn't say this, but I'm going to say it anyway. I didn't really like the son character. I think they could have did better with the son character by far. The queen, the queen that was Eddie Murphy's wife, Queen, she should have never tried to be funny because she wasn't funny. That was a problem. Now, Leslie that came in the movie, freaking hilarious.
Yeah, she did good.
Arsenio Hall as the witch doctor, freaking crying, hilarious. Mm-hmm. It was funny as crap. Those parts. Leslie was hilarious. Wesley Snipes was hilarious. I wish I could have seen more of Michael Blackston in the movie. But all in all, I mean, I give it you asked for grades, I can't give it 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10, I give it that. James Earl Jones being there, that was awesome. Oh, I'm not. My fault. I'm not about to give away part of the movie.
No, man, go ahead.
Okay, James Earl Jones had a funeral.
Okay.
Before he died.
You couldn't wait to spoil the shit. Look at your ass sat up straight to do it.
No, I'm mad because I wanted to do a skit like that. Remember I told you that?
Yeah.
Now I feel like if I do it,
You're gonna be copycat.
yeah, I'm copycatting.
Copycat.
Well, damn it, it's not a copycat. When I do it, F all y'all.
He did have an idea before.
Yeah, I
before
did.
the
And
movie
before I
came
saw
out,
that
though.
freaking movie, it pissed me off because my comedy is on, but I'm still gonna make it funnier than that. Even though that gent was funny. It was,
Okay.
yeah, it was good.
All right. Okay, boom. So it's not a classic, but it's rewatchable.
It's better than Belly 2. Belly 2 was trash. If y'all want to talk about some trash movies, Belly 2 was trash from the time it came out until now, if you can still find it anywhere.
So do you think it's a good idea to remake movies?
Yes.
Depends on the movie and it depends on who remakes
Can
it.
they do that with shows? I mean, I think they was talking about or the reboots, as they call it. Do you think they should leave good enough alone?
Sometimes, yes.
Sometimes and sometimes not. It's coming in America. They did a great thing about doing this. I mean, they shouldn't have waited 30 years to do it, but they did a great thing.
They had to get the people old.
They didn't
When do you think
they
this
didn't do
movie
it on
was written?
purpose.
Do we know when
This
it was
movie,
written?
the first one?
No, the second one. Like
They've been
when?
trying to do this for a long time.
When did they start writing it? Do we know that?
There have been different. Yeah, I do know this because I've been listening to her serial hall interviews because I liked it enough.
So how long have they? When did
For
they
a
start
very
writing
long
it?
time.
What is a very long time? That's not information you learned listening to an interview.
More than 30 years ago.
So I guess the stars had to align and the money had to be right.
Right.
When
Yeah.
I think about them taking long, it's probably the money. Because now
No, it wasn't that. So Eddie Murphy did not want to remake the movie because they was like, let's leave well enough alone.
Well,
it's like that. It's for me. It's like if it's not number one funniest movie of all time, it's in the top 5, definitely. You know
think
what I'm
so?
saying? Yes, definitely. And then you got
Because
Fridays in there too. Fridays in there too.
So Friday, first Friday, or Come to America 1?
That's a hard one.
It depends on the mood.
Hey, Friday 1 or Coming to America 1?
That's a hard.
Friday
that's
1
hard.
or
Friday has more.
That's hard.
and that's also a slew of comedians.
Yeah, it is. But it's a different type of comedy. Like,
But tell me, Coming to America is not in the top 5 of all time.
Come to America is my top 1.
Yes.
It's definitely in
And
the
Friday
top 100.
first one is there too.
It's up there.
And Harlem Nights is in the top 10. Harlem Nights is definitely in the top 10. I won't put it.
You shoot my pinky toe. That's
My
the one.
pinky toe,
Okay.
yeah. And Sunshine, you throw it up in the air and
Yeah.
put sunshine, all that. That's definitely in the top 10 of all time. Now, Coming to America 2 is not in the top 20.
But it's good.
But it's good.
Okay, all right,
True.
cool.
I can agree.
All right, so that's the movie review for the week. All right, so all right, guys. So what's up?
I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. What's
The background acting and the facial expressions in the movie is
Oh,
dope, too.
definitely,
The reactions
definitely.
to
The
the
reactions.
situation. Yeah.
Okay.
it's
We're actors, we notice stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I guess when I see
And the
it,
dancing,
I'm gonna look for all of that.
the dancing, check the dancing out, the choreography, and then the parody songs that took place during
Right.
Jake. Fire.
I have mixed feelings about that.
The parody songs?
The parody songs were creative
Uh-huh.
and they fit the scenarios.
Right.
But like I don't know. I have mixed feelings because there's different perspectives that are out there about the dancing that was portrayed in the movie. Some people feel like it's degrading to African women.
Oh, that's that woke
you know what I'm saying?
stuff.
Some people feel that way.
That's that woke stuff.
And I'm not gonna say I feel that way because
I have a question. Okay.
go ahead.
Okay, so I have a different question. Who had the best fictional African country? Black Panther or Coming to America?
Well, Coming to America was first, so definitely.
So they had the best fictional African country?
Zamunda.
Zamunda.
Oh my God. Pleased to meet you.
So you're going to Zamunda before you go to Black Panther. Wakanda.
Yeah.
You're going to Zamunda before you go to Wakanda.
Zamunda.
But
How did my
Wakanda,
black half know the answer to that before you did?
it was my brain, but not the tip of
What
my tongue.
happened right
But
there?
Wakanda is more technology advanced. I mean, they got some shit going on in Wakanda.
Nah, he done fucked around and had a son, so he brought all the Bronx technology to Zamunda. So you have everything you need is in Zamunda.
Okay, all right, so we going with Zamunda Best African country. All right, so switching gears, guys. So we are comedians, and we was out there doing our thing, and then something came up on us called COVID, guys, and kind of shut our industry down.
Get it.
Well, you didn't get it, but it affected the world.
I know what
you was affected either first wave or not directly, but indirectly, because things started shutting down. Shows were canceled, no shows. So COVID has changed my life.
Wait. Is it?
COVID.
Oh. You heard that COVID.
Yeah,
COVID. Yeah.
I thought it was another virus.
I thought you said Kojic in church.
My bad.
You said that church. So how have you guys? So and then COVID. So a year ago, probably 15 months ago, I never heard of a COVID, never heard of a coronavirus, never heard of a social distance, and the only people who wore masks were people in the medical field. It's wild because you know what? If you walk in a store now, everyone has on a mask, and you're not looked at as being weird. You're looked at weird now if you don't have on a mask. It's just like mind-boggling how much this world has changed.
I noticed how all the women look fine now. You know what I'm saying, with the mask on, because when you don't see the teeth and the nose,
bro.
Everybody looks good.
I got mask fished about 5 months ago.
Mask fished.
But I got mask fished, and that's another story, man. How have you adapt, man? Like, what kind? So doing shows now. Us comedians, we've probably been doing more podcasting. Have you done any Zoom shows, and how do you like doing that, man?
I don't like doing it. So I've done a lot of Zoom shows, and I can't stand it because you have to wait for the laugh. I mean, you say something funny that you know is funny, it's driving you crazy, and then you don't hear a laugh until 3 seconds later. And let me tell y'all, 3 seconds is a long time to wait for that laugh. And then you think you just bombed that joke, and then they start laughing when you start your other part, and then you're like, oh, it is funny. Okay, get that laugh out. So I hate it. But
have you done some Zoom shows?
I have done some Zoom shows, and in every single one of the Zoom shows, I look like a kung fu movie. Like I'm the delay. It's not their laugh that's delaying. It's me. I'm saying my stuff, and they're like.
Do you look at the people's faces on the screen? I know. I don't. No way. I'm just doing my set, and I don't wait on the laughs. I give a pause where laughs should be.
Right.
And then I'm gonna continue on to the next joke.
I have a horror story about my Zoom show. Okay, let me tell you. So I probably told her this before. It's a Zoom show I did, and I was the only black guy that was performing, and it was I closed and everything, right? So when I first started, I said something about me being the only black guy there. I said, this is the black part of comedy. We call this the dark comedy part. This is my intro and all that. And I said something about somebody's mom, and all of a sudden I was offline. I was off, and
They booted you out?
Well, I don't know what happened exactly, but all I know was that I was off, and I was like, oh my God, I offended them. And then I came back in, and then they were saying it was on my end, you know what I'm saying? But think about that.
Wi-Fi went out.
I don't know. It wasn't my Wi-Fi.
He probably turned his video off.
I think somebody did, and they pretended like everything was fine, but,
So question. All right, so Zoom shows, it's not ideal for me, but it's the new thing. And, some of these people are still paying to have people do shows.
Yeah.
Comedy clubs are open. Funny Bones open them back up. They have the restricted. And it's a lot of us local comics are trying to bring back shows. So it's coming back. And I guess as soon as everybody, quote unquote, take the vaccine, we might be able to be back 100%.
What if they make that mandatory for us to do comedy? Like, are you going to do it? Like, what if I've thought about that. I don't know, my brain just thinks about random stuff, but what if they make what if the comedy clubs make the vaccine,
Well, I think people that are essential, they're probably forced to keep their jobs by taking the vaccine.
I don't know if they're really doing that yet, but maybe you're talking about, like, nurses and things like that.
Yeah, they're being told you should really take it.
Yeah, I know I'm government, and then they're saying, like, we're going to make it available to you, please, Are
you pro vaccination or nah? You don't.
Anti.
You anti?
I'm not personally going to go get it.
Yeah.
Especially not once I see what happens to this first batch of,
First batch.
Yeah.
Okay.
People.
And what I'm saying, and I don't want to be practicing the mark of the beast either. You know what I'm saying? Ahead of time. That's not my practice.
Okay, all right. So
they checking the foreheads, and I'm gonna get like that on y'all. But they checking the arms and that. You check the Bible out. It talks about foreheads and your hand.
So you think the vaccine is?
I don't necessarily think that is, but I think it's getting you ready for that.
Okay.
A lot of
getting
things
used to that.
So you think you're getting something put in you that's going to detect something?
Not necessarily that. What I'm saying is getting you ready for that when that next wave. This is the new wave showing you, how it's going to be when it's that time.
Well, you know what? And so with me, I'm not anti-vaccination, but I'm not rushing to get it myself. And I hear, and the joke is, we've been taking shit. We ain't know what it was in it all our lives. Now, all of a sudden, you don't want to take a vaccine. And, I mean, I kind of understand that. Because I remember as a kid, your parents took you get vaccinations to go to school. I mean, and you ate shit. You didn't know who made it at the food truck down next to the. And
I'm gonna show
you drank water at the hose next to the abandoned building.
I'm gonna show you something physical. Why I will not take the vaccination. Y'all want to see something physical? Let me show you something. In 1997, I got this right here. Let me show you this right here.
Oh shit, y'all!
Exclusive. You see this right here? Man. You see that right there? I got it in 1997. Okay, like
it's called
yeah, it is. No, it's a typhoid shot. Okay, that I got in the military. A typhoid shot that I got in the military. A bad batch a bad military batch of shots that I got. So when I see something like this that it should have never went like this. That what do you expect? And I was working for our military. You know what I'm saying? And got something like.
So you had was it like a reaction to it?
Everybody there got it.
Oh, wow.
Everybody else that was there in 1997 in Fort Knox, Kentucky, with me, got this same.
It means it was a tainted batch of vaccination.
Right.
So moving forward, you like, fuck vaccination.
Amen.
Okay.
Glory to God. Praise you, Jesus.
But so let me ask you this: if you have an elderly person or at-risk person, do you feel like, you know what, you should get it, or you just
felt like my aunt got killed by it recently, like last week.
God dang.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
So you ain't having it.
No, I'm not having it. No.
Well, it's hard. Like
it.
it's a personal choice.
Yeah,
you know
definitely
It's a personal choice, and some people are for it, some people are not for it. But the way they talk about, like, I know people that have gotten it and no side effects. I know people that have gotten it that were okay from the first shot and got fucked up from the second shot. You know what I mean? Like, I know people that don't want to take it. And I'm cool with all these people. I can respect everybody's perspective, everybody's choice. But if you have an older person, like, what if they get the side effects? What if the side effects take them out?
It's definitely a risk, but does the possibility of them not catching it and being immune to it or something, whatever it's called, versus getting a side effect and dying, which one weighs more to you?
Well, to me,
you don't know what it's going to do once it's injected in you. You don't know what it's going to do.
It has antifreeze in it. I mean, why is things like antifreeze?
You sound like one of my
No, I don't eat antifreeze. I don't eat antifreeze from cereal. I don't sodium nitrates and all that kind of stuff. I don't mess with none of that stuff. So I don't eat cereal. I don't eat hot dogs.
Do you feed it to your children?
I mean, they like.
Do you eat hot dogs? Do you eat hot dogs that's made of beef, chicken, and pork?
I don't eat.
Because that's a vaccination right there.
Right. It is.
It is. You know what a hot dog is?
They put three animals in a hot dog.
A hot dog is nasty.
My best friend used to eat hot dogs raw, and he got this thing when his joint. I forget what kind of cancer it was called. But he had cancer for a little bit.
He got hot dog
cancer for a little bit. How you get cancer for a little bit?
I mean, he doesn't. He
got sick? Food poisoning?
No, he had cancer.
And the hot dog did it to him.
He kept eating raw hot dogs.
Cancer of the hot dog.
Sodium nitrates give young people cancer.
My bologna.
Check it out. Research.
Bologna. I remember growing up as a kid, eat everything. Hot dogs, bologna, syrup sandwiches, mayonnaise.
Oh my God.
Cereal with water because we ran out of milk. We done all types of shit. Faucet water.
I ain't never ate cereal with water.
My grandma tried to make me do that.
That shit want to fight. Well, you put the Cocoa Puffs in it and it made chocolate milk, okay?
Not if it's water.
But it tasted like chocolate milk.
You're drinking a mud puddle.
Yeah, that's what it is.
We
that's
use
disgusting.
Imagination. But you ran out of milk. We had, and then back in the day, listen, we're all in the 40 Club. We could all remember a time when my mom used to have the milk in a can. Y'all had
Eagle brand, and that shit is delicious.
See?
You talking about the condensed milk, or you talking about the pet milk?
Powder milk.
Oh, no.
In the canned milk. Like, you don't need refrigerated shit until you open it.
Oh, no, we talking about different milks. I'm talking about Eagle brand is delicious.
Canned milk.
Condensed milk.
You from the United States, man?
I'm from the United States, bro.
I like some African stuff.
I'm from North Carolina.
Canned milk?
Canned milk. I ain't never heard of that before. That's crazy.
Okay. So also new in 2021, we got a new president, Joe Biden. Now, did y'all vote for Biden, or y'all was up against the fence? You like Trump, or?
I'm not gonna say who I voted for.
Oh shit!
You're one of those.
You one of those?
No, I'm not gonna say that because
if you don't want to say who you voted for,
gonna put me in a category.
So you don't want to get blamed for his shit if he messes up.
I voted for Biden.
I voted for Biden.
I thought he was way better than Trump.
I didn't vote for Donald Trump. I'll give you that. That's what
you had like this third party candidate who won't go in regardless.
I'm not gonna tell you nothing.
Okay, fine. Well,
he's trying to act tough.
I voted for Kanye West. There you go. That's what I voted for.
He couldn't get off work to vote. He sent his wife to vote.
No, I voted. I definitely
Who you vote
voted.
for?
You voted
None of
for
your business.
Who did you vote?
None of your business.
We're gonna talk about this after the show.
Okay, well, Biden's in there and he's giving out money. He's about to give out $1,400.
I ain't got no money.
So is it official?
yet.
Yeah, is it official?
Yeah, it passed.
I haven't even been following
Did
that.
it pass through the House and the Senate?
No, it's coming.
Did it come
When?
through the
What's
Senate
the
yet?
date?
Well, it passed through
Who
everything.
gets it?
It passed through everything, everybody.
Yeah.
Oh.
House and the Senate.
Yes.
So now they got it distributed. I don't know how they distribute it. But this is the bigger one because they were doing the first one was 12.
Mm-hmm.
The second one was 600. Now they doing 14. So shit.
Well, I didn't get it.
14 a person? It ain't came out yet. You ain't got it yet.
No.
Or you ain't
Exactly.
got-
So
you
how
ain't
the
got
hell
none
y'all
of them.
gonna count eggs? Y'all ain't even got the chicken.
We gonna get it.
It's coming. It's coming.
Hey,
I'm not.
I will say this though. I'm all for what not all of what Biden's doing, but I'm for a lot of what he's doing, especially the diversity and everything that's going on. I love it. I think it's what it's supposed to be. I mean, you all had all white men doing everything. Now you got women and people of all types that's in there doing things.
It's representative of what this country looks like.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Very okay.
One thing I miss about Trump was he was funny as shit.
Hilarious.
He's still funny somewhere. We just don't see him.
They banned him from every social media platform.
Well, he's back out. He's back out.
I haven't seen him on social media.
Not on social media, but he actually did a speech the other day,
Okay,
and he's just hatred and all that kind of stuff.
I remember he used to post shit, and I used to think it was a parody of somebody doing it.
It was really him.
And it was really his fucking page.
Yes.
Well, I personally think that every politician is exactly that.
Right. They just
Hilarious?
No,
Oh.
a politician. Like all of them ain't shit to a certain degree.
Right.
But some of them, they look out for their people. Trump looked out for his people. And those, it was, I guess, the rich, white folks, and, the people who played in his base, which was, I don't want to say they're all racist, but they all cared about what cared to them.
My problem with the whole Donald Trump's people, so it was like the white conservative Christians, so-called Christians, but then the whole thing was that Trump and the conservative Christian base, they made a pact, and he said, if you keep saying I'm a good guy, then I'll make your wishes come true.
Right.
And all the white conservative Christians care about is abortion and homosexuality. That's all they care about. They don't care about black lives or any of that type of stuff. So that's my thing. I mean, this is supposed to be funny, but I'm just saying. This is some serious stuff. It's supposed to be funny, but it's not funny. Like, this is some serious stuff. That's what I have a problem with when the white conservatives were my brothers and sisters, because I'm a Christian, you know what I'm saying? And but when they were on the opposite sides with us, they don't mean, he's not racist. Yeah, okay. That cat was a racist. He's hilarious racist. I mean, Archie Bunker was a hilarious racist.
But and his people, he lost the election, but 74 or 5 million people voted for that guy.
I know.
And they didn't give a shit.
All right.
So it just says something about the pulse of the country. If Biden and all his people didn't do a good job of getting people out to vote, it would have been 4 more years of that shit.
What about these false prophets? God's telling me Biden's gonna win. Strike. Puerto Rican angels.
Which means
angels.
they were speaking from themselves, not of God.
I know. Amen.
So there you go. And they should lose. So social media, guys. Who's been going viral for dumb shit?
Oh Lord, I know what y'all about to say.
Yo,
say the lady.
So that was like 2 weeks, 3, but it's kind of old. 3 weeks ago, the Gorilla Girl.
The Gorilla.
She put glue on her head because she ran out of regular Gorilla glue.
Not because, mistakenly.
I thought she did it on purpose. She mistakenly. So there's 2 Gorilla glues.
There's 2 Gorilla.
One's called Gorilla Glue. One's called Gorilla Gel.
Snot.
Okay.
Gorilla Snot. Okay.
So the Gorilla Snot is for hair.
Yes.
Gorilla Glue is for other shit.
Other shit.
and she mistakenly just saw gorilla and put it on her hands and put it on her head.
And I personally think the bitch smokes weed. Like, that's the only way that you can be. Like, first of all, if I'm not using gorilla snot, period. Like, it just sounds.
It sounds crazy.
Because what if it really is? Like, I mean, it's great for edges. These bitches' edges be slayed down. But, like, I'm not doing that.
But you know what's crazy? It went viral. Then she started getting people commenting and joking on her. But then she got support.
Yeah,
and
thousands
she
of
made a
support.
GoFundMe. That shit got, I don't know, thousands and thousands of dollars. A plastic surgeon reached out to her, flew her out, got her out. She got a lawyer and like a celebrity management off of that. And she then I heard she took her winners and went and got a fucking ass job.
I don't know if she did that. I don't know if she did that. But I do know that GoFundMe was like refusing to release her funds because there was like a discrepancy about what she was supposed to be using the money for. She was trying to donate that money. The last that I read, I don't know what she did with it because I don't follow her.
Yeah, I don't follow her.
But
would you believe I did not? I only heard from it from like seeing y'all post and stuff. I don't even know what the woman.
Post. I didn't post about it.
Well, I know you did.
I posted about it because I thought it was like some weird shit.
Yeah, it is, and everyone's talking about it, but I don't even know what the girl looked like. I have no idea. When I saw it, I was like, the story's stupid. I'm good. I ain't even looking for it.
I'm stupid.
Yeah.
But now they got copycats.
Oh,
they were dragging this one chick on social media because she did it and she was trying to say it was a mistake, but bitch, you knew. And then there was a guy that was trying to test the strength of the Gorilla Glue and glued a cup to his lips and had to have surgery to have it taken off.
And he ain't get the sympathy that the
He
gorilla. He didn't get. So his ass is just out of luck.
And out of lip.
So, okay, all right. So, sports. You have a sport? Do you like? Okay, I don't want to assume because you're a woman you don't like sports.
I do like sports.
What is your favorite sport that you like to watch or maybe participate once upon a time?
I like to play volleyball.
Volleyball, okay.
I like volleyball. I love soccer.
Okay. That's the white in you. That's the white side.
You can say what you want to say. You can say you could call it what you want to call it. But my kids are beasts in soccer.
Okay.
They grew up. They were raised in soccer. And my youngest son plays football. I love football. Love to watch football. And I like basketball, but I don't like to watch basketball unless I'm at an actual game. But on TV,
you don't like to watch the
it's
game.
boring to watch on TV.
Okay.
To me.
Do you have a team?
I do have a team. What, for the basketball?
Yeah. Who do you like?
So. You got time for a little story?
Go ahead.
Okay, so I picked my basketball team a long time ago. But it was more like a player. I used to play, what's that video game they used to play? Is it 2K?
That's football. No, that's basketball. 2K, yeah. 2K.
But it wasn't 2K back then. Anyway, it was something else.
What's that? NBA Jams?
Maybe. But anyway, I used to play with, I used to play the game, and I used to play when Kevin Garnett and Anthony Peeler were on the Timberwolves.
Oh, wow.
That was my basketball team. Wow. And I used to win all of my games that I played because I used to dunk with Kevin Garnett. Bam! And Anthony Peeler would be back there shooting threes. And I used to win all the games that I played. So it was the Timberwolves, but Kevin Garnett doesn't play for the Timberwolves. I think
he went to the Celtics at one point.
So
then he
ended
up Brooklyn. Did he ever go to Brooklyn?
I don't know.
I can't remember.
Okay, well I know the Celtics. He won a championship with the Celtics.
Right, he won a championship with them. Yeah, that was.
So your team is the Timberwolves.
I don't have a team now, but it was
because of the video game.
Yeah, when it was.
So I can relate to that, and I'm gonna go to you, David. But I'm from Virginia. We don't have no pro sports teams.
Not at all.
If you want to go the closest team football, you're going Redskins. If you want to go closest basketball, where you going? You going to Charlotte?
North Carolina.
You going to videographer? What is it?
Wizards.
You're DC. The Wizards.
Oh, they're
DC. Yeah, you got DC Wizards, and then you got
the Hornets too.
Hornets. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I've been
Deep Creek Hornets?
I've been a player. I like players. So being a local, I was watching Allen Iverson. Oh yeah, Philly Sixers. Yeah, I love the Sixers. And then he left, and I didn't have a team. Then it was Michael Vick. Yeah, Atlanta Falcons. Yeah, I'm a Atlanta Falcons fan. And now it's nobody. I'm legit a LeBron fan too, and I like LeBron for many reasons. He's a dope basketball player, but he's also great off the court. This is the only guy I've never heard. He's been in the spotlight for over 20 years and never had a scandal.
Well, some of the people that have scandals popping up ain't never have a scandal now, and then 30 years
never
later,
had.
everybody got a story.
He ain't never, but he been. His team keeps him clean if he does. If he has a side chick, if he ever stole some money, if he ever stole some coke, that shit ain't been out. He's been famous for over 20 years.
Well, we know where he not hiding his dirt at. In his hairline.
Oh,
wow.
She went there.
She went hard. I was about to hide my thing there.
Oh, shit, there we go. Why do we have to bring that up? You know what? I was blessed with the DNA of not caring about hairline. So, I have friends who got dreads, and that shit started looking like Stevie Wonder over the years.
Oh, shit.
And they
even worse, Lil Wayne. That's even worse. That's oof.
But Lil Wayne just had it should just look raggedy. It's not because I don't think because his hairline was receded, man. Okay.
I think I saw him coming in America yesterday, man.
Who?
Yeah.
I thought I saw Usher, but it was definitely his nose. I saw Usher. He got a distinguished nose. I asked in the background. I have to show you.
You gotta look at the credits.
No, I'm talking about the witch doctor. The witch doctor. The one that was about like this.
He did look like Wheezy.
Yeah.
Are you from Virginia?
I am from Virginia. Yes, sir.
Do you have a team?
Yes.
do you like
It's kind of
sports? Do you like
embarrassing.
sports?
Yes. I mean, come on, man. She called me a B earlier, but I do like sports. But I just tell you what my position is. Okay, so I love. Okay, I'll say it like this. Since you want to go tell backstories, Jordan, I introduced Jordan back in '87. Michael Jordan is definitely the greatest player of all time. There's no doubt about it. I won't even argue anything else about that. I've been a Chicago Bulls fan since then. They suck, and it's hard to watch them, but they are still my team. They never stopped being my team.
That's commitment.
So you're diehard. You're diehard.
That was my team when I was growing up as a kid.
Because it was the Jordan effect.
It was, but it wasn't just him. It's Scottie Pippen, B.J. Armstrong,
collectively.
The whole Grant,
Paxton,
Dennis
Rodman.
Take Paxton away because he's a
Dennis
general manager,
Rodman.
and I can't stand him.
Dennis Rodman was a very good basketball player.
Steve Kerr. Come on, let's talk. Because I'll tell you every player on the team. I go by to Ed Neely. I go back to Will Perdue, Bill Cartwright, Bill Winton.
He's a true fan.
I'm a real fan. Okay?
But can you do that with the 2020-21 team?
No, I cannot. I don't know a damn name. but this is another thing though. So Bulls. I've been following the Bulls, but I did like the Warriors when they had their little time. I love Steph Curry.
I like Steph Curry.
I love Steph Curry. You know what I'm saying?
I like him. And what's that dark-skinned guy's name that plays with him?
The one's always in trouble.
Yes.
Draymond.
Draymond Green. Yeah, I love Draymond Green.
Like their chemistry.
Draymond Green. And what's the other Splash brother name?
The light-skinned yellow guy.
Yeah. I can't remember his name.
I can't think of his name.
Yeah.
Is it Steph Curry's brother?
We got a videographer. Do you know his name?
Klay Thompson.
Klay Thompson. Okay, yeah. Splash brother. Yeah. Splash. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I like them, and the fact that Steve Kerr was on the team and all that. And I do like Kevin Grant. Like, was it
Kevin Garnett?
Not Kevin Garnett. Gosh.
Is he still playing?
Help me.
Is he still playing?
Durant, thank you. I'm not young, no. I'm 43 now. Kevin Durant.
KD?
I do like KD.
He got a shoe?
But I don't like him on the Warriors. I really hated that. Get away from the Warriors. We didn't need you. Well, they didn't need him. I like him that much. I was saying we.
You're a coach now.
But now, back to football. Let's go to football. Okay, I'm an Eagles fan.
I'm a Cowboys fan.
I don't give a damn who you are.
You cussing.
That's not cussing.
Day.
No. Damnation is in the Bible. Don't even try me. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, like I was speaking.
My son is an Eagles fan. One of them.
Well, you have a good son. You finally raised something good, didn't you?
My other son likes the Steelers, and my daughters both are great American women. They love
He's on the wrong side of Pennsylvania.
So I like Tom Brady, so I'm a Buccaneers fan right now.
I don't like Tom Brady.
Tom Brady's a fucking
But I
goat.
respect him.
He is.
He's the goat.
He is the GOAT.
You have to give him his
Tom
respect.
Brady and LeBron are like the same person in each sport, in my opinion. Every time LeBron goes to a team, they go to championship.
Yeah, and
every
they don't
time
always
Brady
win the championship.
True, but they go.
Yeah.
Tom Brady leaves a team that was shit last year, and they go to Super Bowl and win.
Well, yeah,
That's the time. That's GOAT status.
Yeah, that is GOAT. He is the GOAT. I'm not mad at that at all. He is the GOAT of.
And I just like
don't put LeBron in there trying to sweep him.
But
in
no,
there.
but I'm saying,
LeBron, you know what I mean?
He's the it
the
factor
GOAT of their sport.
He's the it factor
Of right now.
Yeah,
yes.
right. I'm not gonna do the all time.
You know,
you can't do all time. But
don't try to sweep him in there like that.
No, but if you do all time. If you do all time, I could probably say Muhammad Ali. We're
definitely.
Or we could say you could say.
You kind of get.
You say Robert Horry.
No, stop it.
So you're looking at rings. So
I'm not looking at rings.
Exactly.
I'm looking at influence and winning.
You could go baseball.
Influence and winning. You got Michael Jordan, influence and winning. Okay. Now LeBron, influence. Okay. Winning a little, you know what I'm saying?
But even rest in peace, Kobe Bryant. I mean, he had the GOAT status at one point.
Yeah, he definitely did.
It doesn't go away just because he died.
Yeah,
well, I said the rest in peace, because he's no longer on this earth. But he had GOAT status. I mean, every person that comes out that's like, ooh. But yeah, man.
Jada said there's a brother up north better than Jordan that didn't get that shot. So I don't know why you
say Jada? Who's Jada?
Jada never knew who that was.
Nobody knows
Jada.
Videographer?
You say
Kirkland.
Who?
Pee Wee Kirkland.
Pee Wee Kirkland.
What about him?
They say he was better than Jordan.
Okay. Was he a playground basketball?
Was that Jada? That's who Jada Kiss was talking about.
I've heard of PJ Kirkland. I mean, okay.
Well, he should have used them skills and got paid.
Yeah,
he didn't have the opportunity.
Yeah.
It's easy to say.
There's one more person, Lynn Bias.
Who?
Lynn Bias.
It sounds like somebody's biased to say that.
I don't even know who that
is. His last name is already biased.
He was along playing with Jordan at the time, and my pops told me he was up there with Jordan. He was probably better than Jordan, but he only.
But it's all like.
Wasn't that in the movie or something? Was he not? Wasn't there a movie about? No.
Mm-mm.
Where did I read that at then? I read it or saw it somewhere.
He was going to play for the Celtics, but they said he was Jordan before Jordan.
Wasn't there a documentary about
that was
Jordan
Dr.
or
J
something though?
Before Jordan.
I think so, but
I think he talked about it in there. Maybe.
There's a singer that they say Alfonso. His name is Alfonso. Say he was Michael Jackson before Michael Jackson. They literally sound alike, but he never blew up. He's some Mexican guy.
I mean, there's all.
Look it up. I mean, it's real.
I mean,
but you might grab some from the greats and all that, but who
maybe
ended up
Bruno
being
Mars
great?
is his grandson.
I mean, who knows? He is kind of Mexican.
He's something. He's something. I don't know what.
Oh, but let me finish talking about my sports though. Hold up, niggas.
Derek is ready to move on.
No, go ahead, real quick. Go ahead.
Boxing. I'm loving boxing again.
I love boxing.
I'm loving boxing again. You know what I'm saying? I don't really have a pick. I just love watching.
Well, the guy who's winning right now, there's
you don't have anybody. Mayweather's gone, and I never did.
There's the Mexican kid. I can't think of it. Canelo. He's winning.
Yeah.
There's the kid from Baltimore. He's a lightweight. But then you got the Tyson Fury, the white dude.
My gosh, he's insane. Have you seen this? Tyson Fury. He's a white guy. He licks your blood.
He did that one time. He did that one time.
That's enough. He licked the man blood when he was beating him up. He beat a black dude up. This dude was punk.
Like, that's worse than
getting my God, did y'all see that?
Smacked or something. That's
my God, look it up, man. Tyson Fury, he would beat the dude up, and then the dude was bleeding, and he licked it.
How did he get? Wait, was he like knocked out?
No, he was
still alive and shit.
I think he busted his nose or something. Blood's coming out. He licked his blood.
Yeah, it was.
They should have got disqualified for that. Like for real.
No, it's not worse than Mike Tyson biting his ear.
You know what? Mike Tyson didn't stick around, and actually there was a lot of shit behind Mike Tyson. If you listen,
Mike Tyson could have been the greatest.
There was a lot of reasons why Mike Tyson was getting frustrated like that enough to bite that nigga ear. Like.
Yeah. But
he can't do that.
You cannot do that. I don't condone it, but I'm not just gonna lick your blood. But I have bit somebody before.
Yeah,
I have too.
And I will do it again.
You got to do what you got to do to get out of the fight. If a motherfucker got you in a chokehold,
I bit a dude face.
I better try to bite a nigga nose off his face.
Were you an adult or were you a kid?
I was a kid, but the dude weighed at least a whole 150 pounds. I was fighting him. He had slammed me into the joint, and then when he came back up, I punched him. He grabbed me, and then I bit his cheek, and then the security guards came and then ripped his face.
Are you serious?
I'm serious as a heart attack.
Was this school or
This is in school.
Oh, you got suspended.
I definitely got suspended. But he deserved it.
You was the first Hannibal. Hey, we got a Hannibal. That's his new name.
Hannibal Katash.
So quick question, guys. What's next for you guys? Like, what are you up to now, man? I see you on social media doing things. Let the people know that's going to watch us. What are you up to now these days?
So we are
and tell them how they can follow David.
How you can follow David Katash. You can follow me like this. Oh, check it out. So we have a show. It's called I Laugh. Well, excuse me, hashtag I Laugh. And it's on a network now. It's a new network. It's called UBSN TV. You can get that on Roku, Fire TV, Amazon. Just look it up. UBSN. Like, are you serious? No, UBSN. So just go check it out, man. And the name of the show is hashtag I Laugh, and it comes on every Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So it's hilarious. It's like a skit comedy show. Mm-hmm. Kind of like a Mad TV, kind of like a Living Color type deal. You know what I'm saying? And
can I get on? Can I get on an episode?
I'm gonna have to think about it, man. I gotta look at your hair. I gotta make sure hairline's right. He'll definitely be on the show.
Give him your social media, man.
My social media is I am Katash. Is IAMCATASH. If you can't remember that, is a cat ash. You know, like a cat smoking a cigarette. You can remember that. And that's on Instagram. So Katash. I am Katash.
Cool, great. Yeah. Hey, Miss Kim, Miss Ladies Women's Month. Tell the world, or the 45 people that might watch this. I'm joking.
Tell her using the sweat box, this little room, like my room when I was a kid.
Show the people how much room there really is.
Yeah, but it's good for sound, and it was made definitely for podcast. The sound is quality. But
we're in the sound booth right now, y'all.
I was stuck in my stomach again for 49 minutes in this.
So what you got going on right now, and how can they follow you?
This is a pressure question.
Pressure? Oh,
okay, so I'm looking there. 45 of you are there.
She's like she's flirting with the camera.
She do a little wing. I want her social media. Her inbox. She gonna have 40. She gonna have 33 DMs. Hey, you that girl who's on that podcast? And she gonna have like 3 dick pics waiting on her.
I will press charges if you send me a dick pic. I will press. I'm calling.
You said you're gonna press the. You're gonna press the.
I'm gonna press a charge.
Is that after or before you hit the like button?
I don't play around. I got 1 dick pic my whole entire life, and I was pissed off. Like the Karen came out of me. I was like, I want to call the law. I was mad as shit.
Karen came out.
Yeah, I was hot about that shit. Like, don't send me. The penises are not attractive. I don't know what the fuck y'all think. They're not cute.
They're not cute.
No.
Unless.
Anyway,
I don't think so either. I think they're ugly.
I mean, they're good, but they're not cute.
Good, but not cute. Okay.
They serve a purpose. It's not a visual purpose. They're not attractive things.
Okay.
You know what I? You know.
Go ahead.
We're learning right now.
Yeah, we're learning. Go ahead.
Yeah. What else?
What else?
Okay, so you can find me.
Oh, you can find me on
far away from a penis. Because they get you in trouble. Okay, so what was your question?
Oh shit! What you got going on? What you doing these days?
Trying to stay busy, man. I am trying. I'm shooting content for said TV channel that
UBSN TV.
Cat Ash was just talking about.
She's just BSing. That's all.
I'm shooting content for that. I am part of a production company called Just Blink. I'm the K in the Just Blink production company. I'm shooting content. I'm trying to get book me.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, Kim, you're busy, and I think that's dope. I think you're a natural actress too.
Thank you.
I watched.
I just finished my script. Actually.
I watched your short film, and I liked it.
I liked it. I saw a lot critique. Like there was a lot wrong with it, but we did that in 8 days, 9 days.
But I liked it. You know, I mean, I'm sure you guys had a budget you had to stick to.
There was zero. The budget was zero.
Well, there you go. The budget was zero.
The budget was zero, and maybe some snacks, fucking smoke a tree with you. That was the budget. Like everybody that was in that was there on
didn't
favor
smoke no
status.
trees,
They was for favors.
you know.
He did not.
But I definitely think you're a natural.
And Ciroc did his thing shooting that.
Well, we also were in the movie together. Thankful for My Family. It's still on Amazon Prime. Yes,
that's
Thankful
what's
for
up.
My Family. Yeah, it was a pretty good movie. That was her first time acting, and she did a really good job.
My first time acting was in court when I was trying to act like I didn't do some shit they were saying I had did, but on TV.
You talking about real life? You was Your Honor, it wasn't me.
Oh my God!
I just finished a movie script. It's my first feature film movie script. I'm getting that registered with the writers, whatever that thing is.
That's dope. But again, you still need to tell them your social media because you're going to get like 30 new friend requests.
I will follow you back. Okay, so my name is spelled different. It's Kimberly, KYMBERLI _ Tucker on Instagram and TikTok. And just Kimberly Tucker on Facebook.
That's dope. That's dope. And guys, again, my name is Derrick Brooks, host. I want to thank you guys for watching. But last video we got about 2,000-3,000 views. Like I was joking, but that was pretty dope. And so, I mean, we're going to continue. Nice. We're going to continue to do this. I definitely want to invite you guys back again. You can follow me. I try to keep it simple. My name is Derrick. My middle name begins with A. My last name is Brooks. Derrick A. Brooks. That's Facebook. That's Instagram. That's TikTok. I'm new on TikTok. I don't have much. I'm just trying to learn TikTok. I mean, I be seeing comedians doing a lot on TikTok.
I just learned it myself.
Because there's so much editing that you could do with TikTok in the app.
I can't do it
in the app. Mm-hmm. You don't have to have software and computers.
They even got a green screen.
Yeah, right. And it's in the app. So
and I don't know how to do that.
I'm about to really.
I'm a software guy, so it's kind of weird for me. But I'm about
to jump on my TikTok. But Derrick A. Brooks on all platforms. Again, I want to thank y'all for coming out. I want to thank my guest, Miss Kim Tucker, and my guy, Mr. David Katash. And shout out to the videographers in the back. And again,
all that good information.
So follow us, and I'll see you next time, man. Peace. The podcast that ain't about shit.